Welcome to the Sharing Passion and Purpose podcast, a weekly podcast providing career and creative inspiration to help you build a purpose-filled life. If you're interested in tapping into your creative potential, pursuing a career with passion, and building on your biggest and best resource, yourself, please join me on this path. I'm your host, Nancy Moore, and I want you to know that I'm on this journey with you. So let's get started. Hi, everybody. Welcome to season 7 of the Sharing Passion and Purpose podcast. I'm your host, Nancy Moore, and I am thrilled to be with you today. This year, I've got a lot of great things planned, and I'm going to talk to you about a couple of things right now. And first is my theme. I have determined the theme as Grow More in 2024. Why is growth important? So growth comes from understanding yourself, your values, your personalities, your strengths, and also reflecting inward, figuring out where growth might be needed. And pushing yourself, because when you grow, you are becoming more of who you were meant to be. And you're able to reach your highest potential through growth, not just staying within that comfort zone. So growth can come both personally and professionally, and it's going to look different for everybody. I do believe that personal growth will reap huge rewards in your professional journey, your professional growth as well. But everybody has different goals, but you just have to decide where you want to grow. So I'm encouraging people in 2024 to grow more. Okay. For many, growth is very uncomfortable because change is hard and you will experience frustration along the way. When you set a goal, a lot of times there are setbacks along the path. And, again, that's frustrating. But it's those times when you experience those setbacks that you really have these big breakthroughs. And you figure out, also you can course correct and figure out the best way to move on. But you're learning from that experience, which is critical. And so developing your potential is going to require you stepping outside of your comfort zone to grow. Growth is going to look different for everybody, and maybe you're just not even sure where to start. So that is where this podcast will come in. I'm going to be talking with my guests about a lot of things, but it will include their growth and what they've experienced and what they've learned as they have grown in their journey, either personally or professionally. So we'll find out what that is. I feel like it's important for my listeners, you guys, my friends, to gain insight into this growth, because I think we are going to be able to learn from other people and maybe not make the same mistakes, although there will still be setbacks and things along your path as well, but maybe this will help guide you a little bit in what you're working toward. So for me, I have some growth to do in my spiritual journey. So for me, I have read the Bible cover to cover in the chronological order. And this year, I've done that in the past. So this year, I've decided I'm going to read the whole Bible again, and I'm doing it through the Bible app, which I am very much enjoying. It's TBR, the Bible Recap, and the person who is the host of that is Tara Lee Cobble, and she provides personal insight and commentary into each little reading every day. And so I'm really excited to be on this journey with the Bible recap. So if you want to join me, I can tell you a little bit more about the Bible app, but it's just an app on my phone. I do it first thing before my feet hit the ground. I do it while I'm still in bed. And so you have to find a good time for you. But anyway, so that I feel like will grow me personally. And then professionally, many of you have seen this, but I am starting to grow my business in a different way. In addition to podcasting, I am starting some live events in 2024. So that is the way I am growing more in 2024, is going to the in-person event side of the podcast. So I am hosting my first event on January 26th from 11:30 to 1 o'clock, and I'll be hosting Dr. Meg Myers-Morgan, who is absolutely incredible. She is a certified executive coach, award-winning author, and an associate professor. I'm going to be interviewing her live at the event, and what is so great about the guests who are there is they can also ask questions that they're thinking about and glean some insight from this expert in her field. So this is going to be a great time. I am going to link the information in my show notes on my website, and then also you will see it many different places, even LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, all over. So if you cannot find it, then reach out to me at sharingpassionandpurpose@gmail.com, and I will make sure to send you a link because there are a few tickets remaining. And I hope to see you there. I think it's going to be a great time. So that wraps up my first episode of season 7. I am excited for growth, and I'm looking forward to growing more with you in 2024. Okay, everybody, that's a wrap on this week's episode. I want to thank you for listening to the Sharing Passion and Purpose podcast. It means the world to me, and I'd love to connect with you. Please follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn at Sharing Passion and Purpose, and Twitter at Passion Sharing. Also, if you like this podcast, it would mean a lot to me for you to subscribe, rate, and review it. And as always, all my show notes will be available on my website, sharingpassionandpurpose.com.